Hello, this is Michael Maley from San Diego cohort, and we're here today to talk about EDO707 Assignment 1.3, Leading from the Heart by Mr. Mark C. Crowley. We will begin with talking about some of the areas where I found that are against examples of his leadership style of leading from the heart. One would be at my high school is a student that has disciplinary issues or is disrupting class or students that are fighting on school grounds. Leading from the heart leadership approach would probably not be the best. You just want to stop the child from disrupting class or the fight somewhere on the grounds. Another example where leading from the heart would not play in certain situations would be in the military of following orders or combat situations or maybe during drill situations where orders must be followed and leading from the heart is not appropriate. As well as in the medical field, particularly maybe in the emergency care room, where a more senior doctor is telling a doctor intern and doesn't really have time to lead from the heart because they're trying to save lives. So those are examples where leading from the heart may not apply. Some specific resistance to leading from the heart for my TCP mentorship program for the NJRTC here at Patrick Henry. One would be favoritism. Favoritism is very common in high school, and the students are very sensitive to favoritism. So I have to be very sure that my leadership and the other students' leadership, particularly the seniors, don't have favoritism, particularly on the team of the members that we have, so that someone feels isolated. So favoritism is something I have to keep an eye on. Another one that is a resistance of leading from the heart in this process to TCP, which is making it transformational, is fear. Fear of the unknown and fear of the big picture. Centennials, teenagers today, and millennials are very analytical and they want to know, okay, what is the goal going to be? What is the end result? And for transformational, we don't really know that yet. So that is a little bit of a struggle for them. And now moving along into some of the areas that I will use to apply leadership to apply through this TCP and the team to get through the transformational change project and the process. The first one will be to adapt Mark Crowley's thought process of purpose and desire. I must ensure that we have established purpose and desire, which we do have a vision statement, and that the team has heart and value into what we're doing. And I think we have that. I have selected team members that have a sense of pride about the NGRTC program, which is key because they want this program to succeed. And more importantly, the freshmen and the sophomores and the juniors on the team, they're going to see this go through the whole attrition of developing because they're going to be here for the next 3 years. So they have a distinctive value on the team. And then the second impact I'm going to use with Dr. Crowley is engagement with behavior and emotion. He talks a lot about emotion and behavior. And I think that will, for me, is going to be through where he mentions John C. Maxwell, the law of magnetism. My attitude and my inspiration is going to come important when, particularly when the team struggles, when we're going through the processes and things aren't going well. I have to look for the positive. Always look for the positive, which is kind of related to also appreciative inquiry. Is I'm the one that always says that the glass is half full, even though the glass may be completely empty. So I have to inspire through that. Similar to that is where he talks about caring about people and respect goes along with emotion in relation to the Four Seasons, where they would take enormously care of their employees as well as staffs. So I thought those were very important, and I will take care of the team that I have. We meet during lunch a lot, and I provide them lunch, and they're very appreciative of that. So emotion and behavior is very important part of the process. And lastly, I have to also continue to have a personal connection. Mr. Crowley talks a lot about the personal connection and how valued that is with employers, in this case, the TCP team. And one of the ways I'm going to do that is through one-on-one conversations with those on the team and asking them, how's the team going? How are you doing with the team? Is your value being inputted or valued? And what can we do on the team better maybe? And do that just on a case-by-case basis, one-on-one with the team members to kind of get a vibe of where we're at. So those are the areas of against. Those are the areas I will use out of Dr. Crowley to assist in getting through this transformational change. Thank you, aloha, and have a good day.